My name is Frank Kabeja Zakaria from Tanzania. I'm the manager of Waga Wildlife Management Area that is found at the central part of Tanzania in two regions found, and these regions are Mbeya and the Iringa regions. And this WMA cuts across three districts, and these are Mbarali district in Mbeya region, and also we have Mufindi district in the Iringa region. And so in Tanzania, there are different ways that people benefit from wildlife. And when we talk about wildlife, we cannot conserve wildlife without the communities. So that's why Tanzanian government has decided to give the power to communities to establish their own lands to be the wildlife management areas. And these areas, they are provided to the communities. So the government gives power for communities to contribute the land that is put aside as WMA, and then the leadership of that WMA and also protection of that WMA depends to the communities. WMA means wildlife management area. So the government provides the user right for these communities to use their resources, what they have. So we term these resources for communities and not for the government. So what is done is there are different activities that are done. For example, tourism, that is a source of income, and also we have these carbon credits in Tanzania. But in my protected area, that is Waga Wildlife Management Area, what we do is beekeeping. We also do tourism hunting. So this is after generating the income, 50% is provided to the community, so that the percent that remains aside is for supervision of the area. And when I say of the supervision of the area, it means that the communities select the members to represent them in the council that stands for the community to lead this WMA. And also we have what we call village game scouts. These are the people that are elected from the member villages, and they are taken to school so that they can come and manage their area. So the people that are given first priority to make sure that these areas are well conserved and the community benefit from wildlife are the people from the same locality. So we have got village game scouts that are taken to school and they get that advantage for their living. And also there are other activities that are done. For example, if the money is given to the community they want to decide what to be done for the money. For example, if it's building hospitals, the community decides. So it comes up with its own strategy that it is going to be done in order to make that fulfillment. Also, there are things, for example, water issues, education issues. For example, we have been also providing books to these communities. We have also been taking students to schools. We have also been giving money to support the community in different projects. Yeah, of course, to people who want to ban international hunting, my advice is these resources belongs to communities, and there are strategies that are set aside to make sure that the hunting is well managed. So if the community benefit from hunting, you know, in conservation there are also things that we call culling and cropping. There are also management tools for the wildlife that we have. So for example, if we do culling in order to make sure that we balance the ecosystem. So there are sometimes that you might find that the animals that are being hunted are going to make sure that we remove some in order to balance the ecosystem, because if we leave so many animals in a concentrated areas, it means that the area can also be affected. And also in hunting, it doesn't mean that every animal that we spot is being hunted. So the animals that are being hunted, they are the ones that have been segregated or they have been sent away from the heads or from their groups. So it is well maintained and it is done in a strategic way. So in terms of poaching levels, of course I might not be having the data, but as we see the communities have started improving in terms of conservation, because they are being given the full mandate to manage these areas. So they now know if we go to hunt without permissions, or if we go for poaching, then the benefits that we are getting from the area that we set aside is going to get away. So we need to be the conservationists and make sure that we do it perfectly and in a good manner, so that we can be benefiting. So the poaching issue is now decreasing for a case of our country. So the government has done its level best to make sure that the communities will benefit from what they have. So in future, we do hunting being well, because even who I'm here today to represent my country in this CLN, I'm here because of the business that is done in my community. So it has given me exposures to come and learn more from other members from other countries, in order when I go back home, I should go and give them the information that I obtained from here, that this network is going to be helping, is going to be helpful to us, and especially in these SADC countries. So for me, I see it good, and I see that the communities are now going to change since they have started changing. So it is a good business when it is well maintained.